Congratulations. You are being rescued. Please do not resist.
Welcome, friends, to the Beaver Dam.
This is a beaver. You've probably heard of their dam building and tree cutting. Aside from humans, no other living animal does more to modify its environment for its own purposes. But when? How does the beaver and why does it breathe? This is a beaver. So the beaver beaves and the rest of the dam gets built.
Thank you for giving a damn. We have taken our first step toward being the damn dominant top apex predator beaver that we could possibly be, being the top character, the top player in this wonderful game.
How does the beaver and why does it beave?
Thank you for giving a damn. Welcome, friends, to the Beaver Dam. Hopefully my mic is working to some degree. Let me just turn it up just a hair. Okay, there we go. Should be nice and perfect. How is everyone doing? Happy Thanksgiving to each and every one of you. Welcome, welcome. Lovely to have you. Oh, my webcam isn't working. You're correct. It feels like nothing ever works, does it? What is this? What is that? Oh, that's my Mandalore. What's this? Oh, that's the Death Star background. Okay. But what's this? Nope, that's not what I want. I want that. Hi. Ooh, I'm the ghost of Thanksgiving past and the regrets of eating too much. Ooh. Welcome each and every one of you. How is everyone doing? Is everyone having a damn good time? Because I'm ready to have a damn good time with you guys. I gotta say, I'm honestly really enjoying playing my free-to-play account. The free-to-play account has been a lot of fun to play. I have not enjoyed playing on my main account very much recently, but my free-to-play account has been a blast. Hey, AJ, welcome. Bald Man, happy Thanksgiving to you as well, my friend. Burrito, welcome, welcome. Astro, General Kenobi, Bumfrey, Grax. I started triple drops off with 6 ohmies. Damn, bro, that's sick. Got 3 on my main account, 3 on my placeholder account, my second account, which is just there if I need it for anything. Nice. You saw the birthday Thanksgiving cake? I did, Burrito. Happy birthday, my friend. Hold on, I've got that somewhere. Hold on. We always got it for people. Here we go.
Today is my birthday! Yay!
Happy birthday, my friend. Hey, Madness, welcome, welcome. Oh, wrong target. My bad. That's fine. We're okay. We're still alive, technically. Yeah, no AoEs. Yeah. That's exactly what we want, is no AoEs. What did I just say? What did I just say? You sinner. Okay. Hey, Instinct. It's been a while, my friend. It has. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well. I'm doing great. How are you? Remember the Inquisitor Life Email came out the day after my birthday? Oh, nice, Shackdag. Could we get the posting in the Discord for roster reviews? Not yet, our meat. Happy Turkey Day to you as well, my friend. I gotta speed run and do as much as I can on my free-to-play account real quick, and then we'll probably do roster reviews. I don't think I'm gonna have you guys sit through Conquest with me, just because I don't know, I'm not hugely excited to play Conquest. What if we do a big hit here? Do a hit there. We're just gonna basic here. I think we're gonna avoid that ability for today. So the one you say with a level 10 Luke, it got about the same, I believe, on today with a level 10 Luke. Or level 11 Luke. Yeah, dude, the changes they made I definitely think are super helpful. Like, I still think that there needs to be some more touch-ups with the Coliseum, but I think they took a really good step in the right direction with this recent update. AoEs are fine. I got 3 PRs on them today. Now I don't know what we're talking about. Is AoE a type of workout? Getting slammed by classes all, but that's like, I mean, fair enough, dude. Fair enough. No one really has a turn, so let's kind of we'll pass this one along. Let's go ahead and remove it from him. Rude. Rude. Go ahead and hit the AoE. Ooh, and we got most of our people for this big hit. Let's hit you. Oh no. Oh, bye. I'll miss you. Hey, we got 70%. That's what I like to see. That was a solid 6 damage. Okay, we got 70%. Heck yeah. No, AoEs. This will go AoE. Hey, Tara, welcome, welcome. How far are you through Conquest are you? I'm like Sector 3, I think. I think the end of Sector 3. Which I'm just trying to get to Sector 4 so I can farm Datacrons until GAC starts. I'm not like trying to push Red Crate this time either because we got Red Crate last time. Plus we have the the thingy-majig happening. We're getting the extra 20 shards, so I don't need the red crate whatsoever. So I am not touching the red crate. And hey, there we go. You know what that gave us? A level up on our Luke. Okay, Luke is now 1 level higher. And do we have enough to bring him up another time? Or are we missing... Yeah, we're missing that stuff. We're missing both the currencies, technically. Okay, one more try. This guy stuck up on those new busted attacker crons. Yeah, exactly. Was it worth spending gems on the character on free-to-play? I didn't spend any gems. Or crystals, but no, I haven't spent anything on this account. All of my crystals have gone to, yes, lately it's all been Conquest energy refreshes, because once you hit level 79, you have to refresh Conquest energy 10 times to get your XP you need to get to level 80. And so I went like straight in on that as hard as I could, because I needed, I'm in a competition versus Map Master to see who's going to hit level 85 first. And so I am speed running that as fast as I can, because whoever loses has to drive to the other person's house and take them to dinner. And I don't want to make that 4-hour drive. So we are trying our best to not have to do that. So I haven't spent any crystals on this. This has just been from score that I've gotten in the Coliseum, that I've gotten him up to level 12. Drew Sif Bert? There's like 3 names in one right there. That confused the crap out of me. Welcome to the Beaver Dam, my friend. Beaver, I told you my friend Happy Turkey Day and Pilgrim Day. They didn't say it back. It was a sad day, AJ. Don't use the mass assist and stagger the AoEs. They hit super hard when you hit them when they don't have armor. Oh, interesting. Okay, so don't hit the mass assist. If we're not supposed to hit the mass assist, then I think we might be able to actually beat this. If that's the case of like, oh, this is how that works. Oh, but I can't, oh no, my daily's just reset, so I don't need another Coliseum win, so I can afford to do one more run. So let's do one more run, and we'll see how it goes. Because I haven't looked up the strategy for any of these, I'm just kind of playing them. 2 Shoes on Cup is a legendary name. Dude, you guys chose it, I'm proud of you guys. Okay, we got AoE, AoE. This will be an AoE. I don't need to give it to him anymore, thanks to just the way things work. Okay, so we're going to hit basic here. AoE here. Hit them all. Let's go ahead and get a heal going. Hit him. Yeah, we'll go ahead. Hit him. You're saying blitz out 1? You see Nooch and Swag didn't hit the 600 tickets. Instant ban. Instant ban. Might have been silly to heal, but we're going to hit the heal real quick. Because the 10% heal on him actually does pretty good stuff, I feel like. Okay, let's go ahead and hit this. Okay, now we can start working on getting the armor off the other one. No need for AoEs anymore. AoEs will just deal less damage. We'll basic here. We got no heals. Basic, get the triple damage instance. Big daddy damage, big daddy damage. Come on. Yeah, yeah, nuke out one guy at a time. That's what I like to see. One more turn on Luke. One more turn on Luke. Yeah, just basic hit. Go ahead and hit that one again. All in. Dang. 92%. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well, Latte Money. Oh, I forgot my music or my sound effects are on. I was wondering why it's so quiet. Oh, you only hit the AoEs when all 3 guards have 0 armor things. Is that how that works? Okay, I see. Running bald man. I will try that next time this comes around. I'm still learning, guys. It's not something that I really care to interact with, but one thing that's super nice, if you guys haven't figured this out already, one of the most nice things about this entire thing is this right here. Carbonite Lightspeed tokens, bro. Like, I will get one of these roughly 1 every 20 days, which is 18 a year. At the current rate that I'm getting score just from not spending any money. 20 a year, and these are Gear 12 tokens I can use on anyone. Like, 20 Gear 12s a year is wild. That is so helpful. Yeah, Matt said he was going to spend all his crystals on trying to get up in the Coliseum and try that out. Got it, running bald man. Got it. Okay. Gear 12-13 is a pain, but that's like literally eliminating the Chirotech farm of any farm ever. Like, that's crazy. Do you like how they've made relics more accessible? We'll see. I'm on the fence with it. Hey, Maple, welcome, my friend. Yeah, I went over to my brother's house and had Thanksgiving dinner with my brother. It was a damn good time. How about you, my friend? I might just do a video for it. Fair enough. It's definitely something that, like, I probably should pay attention to, but I don't care about the Coliseum, and I've been having more fun not interacting with the Coliseum than interacting with the Coliseum, which is not a good thing on CG's part, that's for sure. Dang, that was the last 30 shards that I needed for Drogon right there. Them triple drops are hitting good, bro. Beautiful. Beautiful. Drogon is now 7-star. As soon as we hit 2 weeks of playing this account, we will get a Lightspeed token to bring him up to Relic 1. And then our Drogon will be already reliced and ready to go. Dude, this account is crazy to see what it's going to be doing over the next while. Like, I am actually blown away by how much we're actually going to get out of this stuff that's going on right now. Okay, nothing I can interact with. Are you rushing Leia? Oh, absolutely, yeah. It's going to be so easy to rush Leia. Like, Captain Rex, we have a Lightspeed token for. I think I have 4 characters that I actually have to like farm up their shards, and then I don't have to spend any of the Chirotech because I can just gear 12 them with these lightspeed tokens from the era shipment for all of like the scout trooper and everything like that. Like Leia's gonna be like a 4-month to 6-month farm right now. Like it's crazy. Why are you farming Drogon if you're using a lightspeed token? Because this lightspeed token only brings them up to 3-star relic 1 or something like that, 4-star relic 1, something like that. You don't get the stars. You get the gear, but you don't get the stars. So, did you hear the farming plan Matt came up for me? I did not. Great one. I would argue Leia, since her Rex actually give you a couple teams. Jabba, not so much. Also, JKL being a Jabba Rec is insane for a first GL. Yeah, it's not a bad thing for a first GL if it's regular times, but with the lightspeed tokens as they are, like, we're looking at being able to get to Leia in, like, literally no time at all. Because we're going to have Drogon from the lightspeed token. We're going to be able to get 3PO and Chewie from the other lightspeed token for Rebels. We have Captain Rex from a lightspeed token. We have Captain Han Solo, which is a Cantina farm. Rebel Officer Leia Organa, which is a store farm. We have, let's see, it's Chief Chirpa is a Cantina farm. Lobot is a store farm. Scout Trooper, we could either use the Empire Lightspeed token and finish, or we can slow farm her. I haven't decided on her yet how we're going to do that. Commander Luke Skywalker, we have a Lightspeed token for. R2-D2, I can't remember if we get a Lightspeed token, but there's no Chirotech anyway, so it doesn't really matter to me. Wicket is going to be a slow farm. Nisa is going to be a slow farm. These two are both store and Cantina. And then Leia is going to be is a slow farm. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 slow farms for Leia, and that's it. And then we're done. And that's, you can farm 4 characters at the same time easily. So that's 3 months of farming them, and boom, you have them done. Like, R2 gets a Lightspeed token with the Inquisitors. Yeah, there you go. R2's done already up to gear 13 as well. So like, so much of this is just going to be done that we could get this done in like 4 months. Droid Lightspeed token on Chewpio. You are correct. That's what I'm thinking. Chewpio gets the Droid Lightspeed token. Who was the character that I was thinking about doing Kyle Katarn for it. I know Matt was talking about doing that. But the problem with Kyle Katarn that I have is that him and his ship are on the same node, and I'm going to have to farm his ship anyways. And so I might just end up farming him naturally. And then throwing the Lightspeed token on maybe like Adrad to be able to get Adrad up and rocking and ready to go, or perhaps Mon Mothma. One of the two, just to kind of get us farther into our farms while using up the Chirotech characters that have Zetas, essentially, because we want to utilize what we can here. So it's definitely interesting here. I don't know if we'll be under 1 million just because of how many Lightspeed tokens we're getting. We might end up hitting 1 million pretty quickly. I appreciate it, Great One, but unfortunately my friend's list is full. Huzzah! We've done the pit raid. We are now on to, yeah, tank takedown. It cost 90k to get into it. So tomorrow we should be in the tank raid. Okay, well, what do I still need? I need to do my hard node battles. We're gonna drop a refresh here. I don't need her right now. As much as I'd like to grab her, she's not very important. Okay, some Nisa shards. We're not getting great drops right now, which is unfortunate. You could specifically hold back on getting GP until you get Leia. I could. But I don't know if that's really going to help, and I want to hit Rote as fast as possible, which means we need to push our GP. Who am I missing? I think the rest of the ones that I have picked out for Leia are fleet nodes. So I think I am out of people. Yeah, I'm out of people. That's what I want. And then it's 8A. Get at least one set of trying to get Kyrotech. And we own 3PO and Chewie now. Woo! What are you using with the Bounty Hunter Lightspeed token? I don't know yet. I don't. Probably something for Executor. Is Leia... Is Bosch Leia a Bounty Hunter? Because if so, that's probably right there. Because then it'd be just another... Yeah, Bosch Leia. There's their Bounty Hunter Lightspeed token. We could throw it on something for Executor. But I think this is going to be more helpful in general for our Leia farm, because then it drops us even farther into what we have to farm, and then that opens up our energy to throw energy into, instead of throwing it into characters, we can start farming up ships, because ships are going to be the thing that takes the longest, because we don't have any Lightspeed tokens. So ships are going to be the big thing that we're like focusing on here. And as much as I'd like to go and take advantage of the triple drops, I really just need mods right now. So we're gonna focus on mods here, because I don't have any mods on this account. I've got like 5 characters that have mods that all have speed on them at least. What's this last one? I can't remember. What are the odds we get Smugglers Run 3 tomorrow? Didn't they put it on a specific cadence? Isn't it like we know when it comes now? I don't know when that is, but I seem to remember that was their plan, was to throw it on a cadence. Thank you, Grax, for grabbing that. All Executor X are Lightspeed tokens already. Yeah, no, I'm talking about the ship farming, but does it come with for the Lightspeed tokens? Does it come with the Cad Bane and the Dengar? Because those are basically Rex at this point. I haven't looked over the Lightspeed tokens for like the down the road stuff for a while. Not since it first dropped. I've only kept track of the early ones just because I'm like, okay, what do I need to focus on right now, essentially? No, I didn't. Great one. Hold on, let me... It's so great. Looking forward to the next ship having you fight 2 alien dogs in the Coliseum. Yeah, sir, in this corner, A-Wing is 2 dogs. Okay, I don't need that. Anyone, to answer you, Spy Math, anyone who is been out long enough to be accelerated is able to use a Lightspeed token. I don't think Kyle Katarn is on the same node as Ravensclaw. They just moved him this week, my friend. He was on his own node in Cantina, and he got moved from his node from Cantina onto the same node as the Ravensclaw. Yeah, legacy raids are rough, dude. It is rough how little you get from the raids. Great one. Can you copy and paste the message again? I don't want to go digging, and I'm trying to catch up on chat already. How do you plan on getting Watt by only free to play? Who needs Watt right now, my dude? Like, Watt is nice to have. It is not something that is on my list. He's great for Sith Eternal. He's great for you need him to get JMK. He's great for SLKR. Guess who are not good free to play friendly farms for me? That's JMK, SLKR. Like Sith Eternal, yeah, eventually down the road I'll be able to do it. But even then, like Wat Tambor's one that you don't need 7-star at all to make him work. That's only for JMK, and JMK has become the bottom tier character to get. Like you get him last. That's just how it works at this point. What are the odds we get Smugglers Run 3 tomorrow? We talked about that for a second. Ship farming is painful. Agreed. Presume this new account will be free to play. Yes, I will get kicked out of my guild if it's not free to play. Fun fact. Let's go ahead and get a good hit on him. See if we can't kill him both dots. Nice. And we'll just hit a basic, and that should be the match. Okay. Besides the fighter, Piet, and Vader, I think either Galactic Republic or Home One are the best options for First Fleet. We're going Home One personally. Monday SR1. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So you get Dengar, just Cad Bane that you don't get, but he isn't Cairo, so true. And he's a farm that's like not a battle farm. So, hey Lucas, welcome, my friend. You farm all the GL ships one after the other. Nice, great one. Yeah, it's true. I forgot, but once I think it'll be a great choice. Well, worse than Galactic Republic, in my opinion. Then Executive is the third best option. SLKR is not a good free-to-play farm. Not anymore. Used to be. It used to be a great free-to-play farm because it would take you through the raids, and then you could go from there into Executor, and so that was the big shtick that it gave you. But nowadays, the fact that all of the Rebel GLs are all connected, and you can get Profundity, which is just as good as Executor, if not better, right now on offense, which is what you need because you need to be able to fight your way up in your fleet arena, and then on top of that, you can push your way to Executor from there as well, and get both the GL fleets. But like SLKR's tenuous connections to other GLs doesn't match at all with Leia, Jabba, the value you get from Jabba, JML, the value you get from JML. It doesn't even come close to matching that value, and so it's just no longer the farm to go to for free to play at all. Why not Rey last? I mean, yeah, Rey is technically last. But, like, overall, from, like, what I'm talking about, like, on my main account, I ended up doing JMK as, like, my last GL. Because he's just not really there. And so Rey doesn't really have any connections either. Both ones are just, they're not connected, and they're not going to be something you get easier. Like, it's just, until they add like a GL Thrawn that has connections to the First Order, you're not going to see SLKR come into anyone's farming plan for free to play accounts. Same thing with Rey. Until you get until you get some GL that has connections, you're really not going to see any connection there. We're all just going to be leaving them in the dust until we can afford to go for them. Congratulations, Agent Milton. That is huge. JMK is not necessarily bad. It's just he's expensive and out of the way. You have to get Wat Tambor. You have to get the Negotiator up to 7 stars. Or 6 stars, technically. Which both of those are hard barriers to enter. And then on top of that, you also have to be able to get several different Kyrotech characters. If you want JMK to be more than a paperweight, you have to get Cat going. Cat takes 3 years for a free-to-play account to get. There is so many things that are barriers to entry for JMK that just don't make sense for accounts. Like, at least Glat, I'm getting 2 value farms out of it. Like, I don't know. It's still not an awful place to go, Terra, but like the value of SLKR mostly came from the fact that he could take down the raids, because the raids were such an important portion of playing this game, and the Sea Pit was such an important portion of playing this game. But now it's just kind of like, I don't know, it's the raids are fully separated from everything we're doing now. You can't just use one character to solo raid. It's just the value has lost a lot of it right there. It's still not going to be a bad farming path, but getting to your first GL as fast as possible is one of the biggest things that you can do for an account. And the fact that you can get Leia so easily, especially with this year with the Lightspeed tokens, and they insinuated that they're going to do more of this type of stuff in following years. That type of thing, plus the fact that, you know, Leia's just so free to play farmable, and Jabba's so valuable early game. I just... SLKR pales in comparison. He's still a fantastic GL, and I don't regret going for him as my first GL way back when, like, at all. I think it was an excellent first GL for myself. I think he's fallen off as a good first thing to do farm. Unless you spend a ridiculous amount of crystals, Great One, and you're, you know, you're getting a whole lot of, like, you're going to be saving up crystals. You need to push into a GL fleet as soon as possible, and be able to be spending crystals, because that's really the only way to speed up that farm is by getting crystals. There's a reason that Matt's account that went for Leviathan as its first GL fleet flopped and failed. Like, yeah, but you can't really access those events until they're basically gone. Okay, as a free-to-play player, so it doesn't really matter. Yes, 100% agreed, okay. Like, Jabba's either the best first GL or the best next GL. If you don't currently have him in your roster, then you need to go get him in your roster. Alright, you play through my Galactic War tonight. I'll be doing that on auto. What is the worst fleet in the game right now? Finalizer? Finalizer. I'm almost positive. I think Sinji's free-to-play is the best. I think that pre these changes, it was the best. With the Lightspeed tokens, I think that there is a better way now. But pre these changes, I do think, especially with the Negotiator fleet, that, and he still holds that the Negotiator fleet is the way to go. But the Negotiator fleet is just, you know, Negotiator Endurance fleet is just so far out of the way for people nowadays. With these Lightspeed tokens and everything that can get you other places faster, that I think it's a lot less important than it was. So I think he has one of the best free-to-play plans up until recently. Now it's going to be kind of, you know, we'll see kind of thing. I'm not going to sit here and play this until I beat it without losing a star. I'm just going to take the lower rewards because I want to get to roster reviews with you guys. Oh, Malgus and the Fury Class Interceptor, but yeah, it's basically the same problem, GC Devil. Finalizer technically beats out some variants of the Empire Galactic Republic split second fleets. I mean, yeah, it technically beats quite a few things, but it's still the bottom of the meta, which is just showing not how bad the Finalizer is, but rather how much the meta over the last year and a half has shifted. Over the last year and a half, the meta has shifted so drastically. Your way through Bad Batch if you really wanted the Galactic Republic fleet so much. Yeah, you could. And I think that getting them up to relic level before 7-star is actually going to be very helpful. I don't know how it does on speed, though. And that fleet relies heavily on speed being in the right place for all the characters, which is one of the scary things about that fleet, for sure. Oh, we got some hefty crystals to utilize for our triple drops. Very nice. Can't wait to utilize that. Okay, is triple drops for everything, or is it like each day there's a different triple drop? I can't remember how this is working. I'd have to look it up. Yeah, it looks like it's for everything. So, what's my next Cantina farm that I need? Because I finished Drogon just now. And so I'm thinking that we spend all our crystals trying to get our next Cantina farm up and running ASAP. Master Qui-Gon's a Lightspeed token. We're going to spend our Jedi Lightspeed token on Master Qui-Gon. So our Padawan Obi-Wan's already finished. Master Qui-Gon's going to be a Lightspeed token. We obviously need Lando. I don't think Lando's one of the Lightspeed tokens. We're getting Old Ben. We're getting Luke, I believe. Over Hoda. Hoda can't take a Lightspeed token, can he? If I recall correctly, Lightspeed tokens can't be applied to those characters, or do they change it with the new changes to Lightspeed tokens? Let's see. This is Keller and Beck, so we passed Hoda. Hondo Naka. Oh, look at that. There's Hoda. I guess you can. Interesting. Yeah, over that 100%. The value you get from Master Qui-Gon and Padawan Obi-Wan is so much that I think that I'm fine to slow farm Hoda. Yeah, looks like they changed it because they said that they couldn't do those characters, but it looks like with the new Lightspeed token changes that you can do those characters now. Cal for JKCK. Lando could be a good one. Find a ship to farm. I think... have we gotten to the Chief Chirpa yet? Because we need to continue working on our Leia Rex. There he is. Probably Chief Chirpa, right? He's like, we could farm like a ship all the way up. We're getting Cassian's U-Wing up as much as possible. Just from the stuff we're already doing. Does that mean I can do cam? We can go check. Where was it? Era shipment right here. Key Adi Mundi. Great Mothers. I. JK. I'm gonna die. JK. Kylo. So he should be in here somewhere. I can't tell if I'm blind or if it's not someone you can choose. Yep, Cam isn't in the list. Isn't Lobot Cantina? Lobot is Cantina. He's a very easy Cantina. He's down here somewhere, isn't he? There he is. Yeah, Lando and Lobot I can complete at the exact same time. Which we're not getting a Lightspeed bundle for, or Lightspeed token for them, right? Army, you got to remember everything has changed because of the way that Relic Delta's in the game now. Everything has changed. So one high relic character is huge, especially if it's a GL. You know, going through Conquest, you're like, oh, I need Conquest teams. You really don't, because Conquest is being reduced to Relic 5. And so any of your Relic 7 teams are immediately going to have a 10% damage reduction, 10% damage boost. If you Relic 9 any of your GLs, you're immediately going to be doing some crazy stuff. So, like, Conquest is going to be easier. Any PvE is going to be easier. You know, getting value is going to be one of the biggest things that you can possibly do right now in the game. It's going to be value, value, value. Because the more value, the faster you're going to go up. And the faster you go up, you're going to want high relic, high speed. Because it used to be just high speed can power through everything. Now it's high relic, high speed is what we're looking for. One good high relic is what's important. I mean, like getting your Seer team ready for Malicos or Poncho Bros for Quadmane. I mean, I'm not getting Poncho Bros for Quadmane. I'm getting it just for the value. Sith Empire for Malgus, you can do that pretty easily. It's a Gear 9 run for that. And it's stuff that you could do in the background with Lightspeed tokens, honestly. Like, I don't know. Preparing the teams for those guys, it's 3 years out before I get Malgus. Unless I'm sending crystals, I'm not getting it for 3 years. That's one of the biggest problems here is Malicos 3 years, Quadmane 3 years, Malgus 3 years. Like that is way too long of a time to care about for the next 3 years. You're sure on Conquest Relic 5? If I recall correctly, they're doing Relic 2 in Sector 1, Relic 5 through Sector 2 through 5. If I recall AR. I'd have to go and check the Q&A, but yeah, I mean, obviously we're going to plan accordingly as we get close to things. Okay. Let's see, reward issue, Tomb Guardian investigation. Oh, so many investigations, so many posts to go through. Flashbang. If it loads. Pretty good, Yotter. How was yours, my friend? Can you show the highest GP account in your guild? It's not high, dude. It is not high. We have like a couple level 85s. It's all free-to-play accounts that just started. It'll be one of these 3 accounts. So either 350k, 210k. Oh, it switched it. Hold on. Player level 499 or yeah, so 499,000 GP is our total. Who's the top person in my fleet? Shard. It is Ixar is our top person right now. Okay. What was I in the middle of before you? Oh yeah, I was looking at the anniversary post. Can we actually find? Is there a section for Conquest? In this, is this where it said it? The system will not be active in Conquest during Strange for Conquest arc after Strange are required to use pain points, so the relic delta effect. Conquest experience is purely positive. Okay, so it's not in this one. And then we wanted to go and look at the Lightspeed tokens. Here we go. Here it is. This is the set we were looking for. Princess Leia, Luke Skywalker, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Stormtrooper Han, Admiral Akbar, so we don't need to touch Admiral Akbar at all. And then Droid, which will be our we have our Droid Lightspeed token, plus another Droid Lightspeed token, technically. So this one is going to go to... this one will go to 3POC, which means our other Droid one, I don't know where we'll put it yet. If we can get to level 50, of course. I'm a little salty about the quest that we got yesterday that's not free to play accessible at all. Okay, Boba Fett, Bosk, Chewbacca, Bounty Hunter, Mandalorian. Empire. Okay. Ahsoka, Mace Windu, Shock T, Keller and Beck. Yeah, so no on either Lobot. Lobot, it doesn't count as a droid. He only counts as a droid when he's on certain teams. So Lobot will count to play a droid 1, 2. So we're going to have to do Lobot and Lando by themselves. So let's go ahead and just speed run Lobot and Lando while we have triple drops. According to legend, if you do it 5 at a time, you get better drops. Where's Lobot? There's Lobot.
You dream the dream of living the life that you are actually living today. That would be within the infinite
24 for Lobot. Very nice. Okay, Lobot, Lando, they're about almost a third of the way done for both of them. We're gonna finish Lando long before we finish our Lobot, I think. Okay. JMK ult or Honda ult first, chat. Oh. I actually don't know enough about the two. I feel like both of them are kind of not very good without their ults. But I don't know enough about Hondo to comment. Better with the Beaver? Heck yeah, Yotter. Also true, Madness. I'm like the bacon of life. And yes, that is exactly what we're talking about, is me. Nothing else. Sad, great one. Think you're using that on a shorty? That's fair. I saw 3 at a time for better drops. I was always told 5. I'm not the math guy. Go ask Egnards. And I really do more than 6 at a time because my monkey brain convinces me it's better odds. Yeah. Isn't Lobot a Cairo character? Who knows? I mean, I don't know what we would do to change the fact. I don't think he is. I'm pretty sure he's an OG character. Lobot's really old. I'm almost positive that he is not a Kyrotech character. The amount you do doesn't affect the drop rates at all. Technically, it shouldn't, great one. But for some reason, there have been a lot of things done where people do like the 5 drop rates at a time and they see an increase by like 30% increase to amount given. But I usually don't care. I usually just do the full amount every time because I'm like, I don't have that kind of time in my life. Honda currently does have a pretty good Chrome. Probably fine without it in most cases. Egnar says it doesn't matter. Juno Bush. Welcome, welcome, my friend. Milton coming with the hydrate. You know, I will crack open my Dr. Pepper that has been sitting here, and my mouth is getting really dry, so thank you, my friend. I actually forgot about it. You literally hit the hydrate button. I was like, do I have anything to drink? Oh, yeah. It's right there. Okay. Am I done for daily quests? Oh, you're kidding. I'm 400 XP away. I'm 400 XP away. Can I hit the next level right now? Okay, so if I do 1 refresh of mod energy, that's these 3 and these 3. That's a total of 120 additional crystals that I can then use. 120 crystals is an extra 3 refreshes. 3 plus 2 is 5 total refreshes. 5 total refreshes is over 500 XP. We can get there right now, right here. Yes, you're right. The web store does have more XP as well. Yes, Milton, I took away the chug for now. I like seeing big numbers. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. Okay. Let's check web store first because we don't want to spend crystals we don't have to. Let's check web store first. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Give me a sec. I want to leave this up to you guys because this is your turn, your time. So I'm trying to beat Matt here and trying to get as fast as possible to level 85. But I only have about an hour left before I got to get going. Unfortunately, oh, hold on. I've got a message. I need to check this message real quick because it could be very important. Okay, we're good. We're good. It's not super important. Sweet. But yes. I will give you guys the option. I only have about an hour left, and so that hour can either be spent trying to beat Map Master and see what the level 81 mission is and see if it'll give me the XP I need to get to level 82 and so on and so forth, and see if we can speedrun 85 right now in the next hour, or we can make sure that we get ourselves some roster reviews in. So it's up to you guys. If you guys are willing to force the Beaver to drive 4 hours in defeat and let Map Master win, it is up to you. So, what do speed run Matt or RRs? Okay, polls up, guys. And then while that's going, I'm going to can there be a don't mind category? While that's happening, I'm going to log into the web store and see if there's anything that I can collect real quick. Okay, we got some Kessel Run something or another. Okay. Ooh, hello. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, beautiful timing during triple drops, dude. Oh my gosh, that is chef's kiss. Beautiful. Okay, and now that we've signed in, we should have a login one. And this gives 100 stuff. And so if we go over to the game and we reload our game and then reload the web store, that one will unlock. So I love the fact that speedrun Matt is at 69%. We're just going to end the poll right there because that's beautiful. Okay. Sounds good. We're going to speed run. We're going to maximize our crystals here. We're going to try not to spend anything we don't need until we know what's going on in the next one. Now that we've signed in here, we can reset over here. And that should give us another Kessel run. Okay, that's another 100 energy. Sweet. Now we go over the web store, and there should be at least another 50 energy from our web store chest. Okay. And now we just reload this one more time. What Lightspeed bundles are in the store right now? I think it's just the under 4 million ones. I think the Obi-Wan Kenobi, the JMK ones, went away like yesterday? Or are they still here? No. Yeah. Oh, that's an old bundle right there. Those are some old character models. Like, it looks like a new bundle, but it's using old character art. This is kind of weird. But yeah, it looks like there's no Lightspeed bundles. Oh, I'm not level 85, so I can't see them myself. You guys will have to check. Yeah, I can't see them because I'm not level 85 yet on this account. Inquisitors are in? Okay, there you go. If someone could go check, I appreciate it. Beaver, what do you think of the best art 10 is, and why is it Hondo Inaka? Because that's just straight profit, dude. That's just how that works. Yeah, this is an Andor song, isn't it? Yep, this is the remix of the Andor theme that Wep made me. Love it. Wep, if you're here, I always appreciate your music, and I love this song. I wish I had more, like, ambient Star Wars music like this for our background stuff. I love the Crosshair one you made me as well. Okay, I just want Vader to come back. Oh, the Lord Vader bundle? Yeah, that's fair. Okay, so I don't actually have to farm either of these characters. Sorry, guys. But you're not getting any more shards from me. But what we do need is we need Nisa. Nisa's going to have to slow farm. And I think that's it. Ooh, and Wicket? Is that it? Wicket's also one? Yep, Wicket's another one. Beautiful. We're going to do Death Trooper Peridia off of farming that one. Dope. Get some more value in our roster. Oh, he has a leadership ability? Wow, that's garbage. Okay. Anyways. Okay, so we need how much? 4 battles? 4 battles. Hold on, I've got something that I want to farm 4 battles for. It's technically 3 battles. That's all I need. Okay, we're level 81. Yay, more Jade shards. Come on, please. Please be something easy. Oh, 3 of them. Oh, you're kidding. You're kidding. It's a 3-day... Okay, this is a good thing. This is a good thing, right? We're good. Check the guild. Manage. Manage. Player level. Where is he? There he is. He's still level 79. Okay, that means he at least has 1 more day of being level 79, which means he has at least 2 more days of level 80. So, and then this is a one that he can't complete in 1 day unless it's on a Monday. So unless he can get here before Monday, then he can't catch up without having to wait 3 days. Okay. Oh, I regret just hitting the sim button on those challenges. I just have to complete this. Okay, we're good. We're good. Interesting. Okay. Complete 3 galactic challenge feats. Excuse me while I jump off a bridge. Okay, that was the only ones, right? We've got guild, and then win the challenges. So that'll happen over the next 3 days. How much do we need to level up? So we need 2 of those feats to level up. So in 2 days, we'll be at level 82. And then 1 more day. Okay. I think we can still win. Oh gosh, I think we can still win. Let's see. Okay, we have some mod challenge energy. We're gonna spend it getting a couple more crystals. If we get crystals, we can then get ourselves farther along in the triple drops. Is it worth working towards gas? Depends on your GP. It's a good team. It's not amazing, but it's a good team. It's one of my favorite teams. I feel like it just goes along a path that like doesn't lead. It leads to like Lord Vader, JMK, that type of stuff, which is very expensive for like new player accounts. So like it's hard for me to go, yes, you should do that. Okay, there's 10 crystals. For those of you who are free-to-play players who just started an account and are in my guild, go do your galactic, or not galactic, but go do your challenges. Your mod challenges, because each mod challenge, the tier 1 of a mod challenge gives you 10 crystals. Finishing any like set of levels within mod battles gives you 10 crystals, and then once you get into the mod challenges, the first one gives you 10 crystals, the second one gives you 20, and the third one gives you 40 the first time that you complete each one. So make sure that you're going to do this right now, just so that way you can maximize your triple drops as a free-to-play player. So do you think the Gear 12 Lightspeed tokens are worth it, or is it better to save for the Relic 5 ones? I would say the Gear 12 are 100% worth it. I wouldn't save for the Relic ones unless there's like a character that you desperately don't want to farm all the way. Like, I'm fine with farming 3 characters at you know, as I go. And like doing that. I don't see it as a problem. You're going to have plenty of time to get them up to relic level. You're going to have plenty of time to get things going. What I would probably do is I would probably do 3 off overall. So I do like 3 Gear 12 characters that are the 3 characters that you're working on getting to 7-star right now and get them up to Gear 12. And then while you're still working to get them up to 7-star, because it's going to take you, 3 months to get a character up to 7-star. Then you start transferring all your stuff into the Relic 5s. And so then you can work on the Gear 12 to Gear 13 for those 3 characters as you're working on them, and then you can start getting free characters while you wait. And so I transition between those 3. How's that guy in our guild 500k already? I'm guessing he's the one who spent all of his crystals on the new stuff. Because there's someone in our guild who spent all of his crystals on the new stuff. And it means that he can buy the Lightspeed tokens. And so he already has someone in our guild already has bought a Gear 12 Qui-Gon Jinn. And some of the players in our guild started a couple days before the update. Yeah, I already have one Relic 5 on my main account right now, or I might do a Relic 10 materials. We'll see. I'm kind of holding on to it for now while I kind of decide how I want to build my roster going forward. Because I don't know if I necessarily need Afra in my roster, and that's really the only thing that I'd spent my Relic 5 ones on my main account. I think what I said is the best way to do it. Screw what Matt says. Yeah, Matt also is speccing into so Matt and I are doing a thing where he spends all his crystals on the tokens, like on the Coliseum stuff, and then I'm spending all my crystals on regular refreshes and farming, and we're gonna see which way is better, essentially. So we're doing a test together right now. But yeah, no, I think that going for the Gear 12 ones, I think that because they're 3-star Gear 12, I think working on your hard node farms for 3 months and getting your Gear 12 for those 3 that you're working on, and then speccing into the Relic 5s, because yeah, you could go for more Gear 12s, but they're still going to be 3-star, and you're still going to have to work your way up to 7-star, which is another 3 months of farming. And so I think that alternating those 2 by doing the ones that you have first, and then starting to jump into those other ones in the meantime is probably the best thing that you can do. My shard is crazy. I've dropped from 30s to 100s in the rank. They said that you'll switch shards each character drop, right? That's what they mentioned. Or is it each era? I think it's each character drop. Or is it each episode? I don't know. I feel like it was more often than each era. Is it each era? I could have sworn it was faster than that. When are we doing roster reviews? Well, you guys voted to try and outpace Matt, so we're spending some time outpacing Matt and talking. But if we don't do a roster review stream today, where we do none today, we are doing one tomorrow, because I have plenty of time tomorrow, and I've got nothing going on for the evening, so we're probably going to do like a solid 3-hour roster review session tomorrow, around this same time, just because I got nothing going on. I've got some work stuff to get done in the morning, and then I'm free the rest of the day doing nothing. I got no plans. All of my friends are out of town. I got nothing going on tomorrow evening, so we're going to do some hardcore roster reviews tomorrow. Interesting. I just did the math in my head. At the current rate that I'm making Coliseum rewards, that would mean... So at the current rate of Coliseum rewards, I get a 1 Gear 12 character every 20 days. Which means that I would get essentially 60 days of getting the Gear 12 characters, and then it would take me 100 days to get a Relic 5. And then it'd be rinse and repeat. And so, interesting. So that would actually kind of line up pretty dang well with where you're at with your characters getting up to the, you know, up to 7-star. Because 7-star is about 100 days, so that's interesting. But yeah, if we have time, we'll see if we can't do like a couple roster reviews right at the end. Because I've got 30 minutes and I'm going to spend all of my energy as soon as I get my crystals. Because we don't necessarily need the energy, we just need the XP. So. Am I the only one planning on doing all of the dark side battles after they give out dark side lightspeed tokens? Yeah, like I haven't touched dark side almost at all, except with allies. Like I literally am not touching my dark side units almost at all. The only dark side units I'm touching are the ones that I know aren't doing lightspeed tokens, and those are the ones that are like, you know, getting some love. And they're ones that are like kind of helpful overall, which is Savage Opress and Darth Vader, the only two that I'm working on right now. Okay, time to collect our insane crystals. I say insane, but hey, 120 crystals is huge for an account like this. Like, you can't make 120 crystals easily on an account that's free to play like this. Okay, so we've already spent our refreshes on this. We have a little extra energy, so let's spend it. And there's 10 battles there. Very nice Lobot. Lobot's trying to catch up now. Oh yeah, let's make sure we're buying that. We'll buy that. Buy that. And buy that. Okay. We have 316 energy. We need a ship to start farming, that's for sure. Now that we're kind of in a good spot, we need a ship to farm. Is there any ships that we need to farm on nodes. Tempting. BCLB is nice, but not like crazy necessary right now. We could keep going for this and grab that, but I don't think that's really super necessary. Who's the one for Mommy Mando that we need? We're gonna use our Lightspeed token on Paz, which means we need Grogu, which is a fleet node, so we can't really worry about that right now. Not needed. Middle of page 2 of fleets. I need to get through fleets so bad. The moment that we get our next set of Lightspeed tokens is going to be so freaking helpful, dude. It really is, because that's what I need right now. Is I need these ships up and going, and I need relic levels bad. Like, the moment that I get the next set of Lightspeed tokens, then like all of the pilots but Kanan are going to be relicked for these 2 ships. That's going to be insanely helpful. Oh, I need to check for shards. No shards there. Nothing. I get 3 weeks off of work starting today. Very nice, Commander Lex. That's awesome, my friend. Yeah, Anakin and Ahsoka are going to be nice Lightspeed tokens as well. Great one. Honestly, a lot of it comes down to focusing on this. Keep in mind that crewless ships are insanely good. Crewless ships are going to be your best friend because they level up based on their overall level, because they only have stars and levels. They don't have pilots. And so this thing is, you know, you can see it has more health and protection than all of my other units by a significant margin. On top of that, keep in mind, everyone else is going to have this fleet. So that means that you're going to want to get your TIE bomber up and rocking, so that way it has the reinforcement ability. You don't really need anything besides the reinforcement ability, but you need the reinforcement ability that makes it so that way burning is applied when it comes out, and then it can't be resisted by rebels. And then you can completely shut down this fleet when you see it, whenever you see rebel fleets, and utilize that. And then on top of that, you're going to be seeing a lot of negotiators. So you want to spec into either Home One or a negotiator endurance fleet. I'm specing into Home One. Home One's going to be my best friend. So I'm going to be pushing into getting the B-Wing as soon as it's farmable, and the Raven's Claw as soon as possible. So nice, Commander Lex. Yeah, I'm working on my Relic Delta stuff, so I'm not really touching my not really touching JMK anytime soon. But I finally have enough Zetas to get him up and running, and so I actually have been like having excess Zetas that I can spend on people that have been needing Zetas forever. So it's been kind of nice to take a break and, you know, work on some Relic levels for Relic Delta, just because I have the room to, you know, actually fit in stuff that's been needed in my roster for some time for Zetas. Also gives me time to fix my mods too. Yeah, also a nice thing about this ship right here is its unique ability makes it so that way, I think it's just Rebel allies. but whenever they critically hit, they get protection back, which is super, super nice. Third special on Bo-Katan Mandalore or Bane's second special Omi. I like Bane's second special Omi more. But I think that the third special on Bo-Katan is super important for the Lord Vader battle nowadays. I have my daily reset set to an hour and a half ago. So it just happened for this account. Oh, and keep in mind when you're doing fleet battles like this, don't needlessly bring in ships if they're weak, because you can afford to lose one ship and it won't take away your 3-star in fleets, but if you lose 2 ships, you do. And so if like I were to bring this out, this is level 1, it's just there for an assist if I need it. I don't need it, so I'm not going to bring it out. So, would you consider making a relic farming guide with relic economy changes, considering if you need them for gear 12 gear raid currency, that is? Yeah, I mean, we'll see what I come up with. It's not necessarily something that, like, I'm not the math guy, you know? But if I find an easy way to simplify it to you guys and give you guys a good way of doing things, that's what I'll make a video about. I'm not the math guy. I'm the guy that finds the simple way of doing things and the simple way of doing it, even if it's not the most efficient way at all times, the easy way that you guys can access the stuff in the game. I don't want to make guides where, you know, hey, you just have to have 300 speed. It's not that bad. Come on. Why are you sucking? Like, that's not the guide that I'm making. I'm making the guide where it's like, oh yeah, this is what you can do as a player who, you know, just needs some amount of experience to be able to access this. Here's the minimum threshold for entry. That's really what I'm looking for out of the stuff that I make. Because not only is that, you know, what I think will help people most, it's also the thing that, you know, I do. I don't min-max, like, nearly as much as I probably should. You know, especially on my main account, I am the silly goose who goes and spends his crystals on getting a gear 12 to a gear 13, just because he's impatient and wants to get something done. Like, I'm not the most efficient guy. So, if I find something simple in a way that I think will help people, absolutely. But otherwise, we'll see. Oh gosh, Perry. Free to play. Oh, that's rough. But I've been there. I've done that. Oh. Yeah, these lightspeed tokens are making this so much easier. Without these lightspeed tokens, I would be absolutely wrecked right now. Honestly, sure. You guys said Zeb isn't getting a lightspeed token either, right? What level are you right now? Level 81. Let's see, where is he? Where is this stuff? We are getting Hera, Sabine, Ezra, Chopper, and then Captain Rex. Let's get some solid stats into this character. Ooh, I am running out of credits fast, boys. And ladies. For those that actually watch my content. I know there's not many ladies in the Beaver Dam, but for each of you, I appreciate you being here. Let's see. We'll just throw on whatever. Beautiful. Okay. Did you have some fun with the Invisible Jocasta bug? Invisible Jocasta? Invisible Jocasta? I know about the throw bug where she can throw infinitely. I've been using that to my advantage quite a bit. But what's the Invisible Jocasta bug, Dion? If considering getting a lightspeed token for Gungans from the air currency, so that way I can get Jar Jar without having to farm gear except one character. Nice. You're already experiencing the credit crunch? Oh, absolutely, great one. Because I'm like, it might have been silly of me. I'll show you after this battle. It might have been silly of me, but I actually like, I may have pushed into like actually getting mods. To a spot where I have some characters that have some mods that will be pushed into my lightspeed token characters for now as placeholder mods until I can get better ones. Just basic. We don't need to hit a big hit there. Like I've definitely not been the most frugal with my credits, but I also am like not super worried about it either. So. How much easier do you think the Relic 10 Hondo will make the Afra event? Oh, it's still going to be impossible. That would actually be funny. If it actually was still hard. How close are you to the Carbonite Lightspeed token? Are you talking about the one for... just the one for that's like a... What is it called? A calendar? Not like super close. Oh, Coliseum. I am at 540 of the amount, so not super close on that one either. I'm getting about 50 a day, but it'll go up to 100 a day, I think, with the recent changes, just based on what I got today. You know if it's hard or not when I get my other 3 characters up and running. Sounds good. Get a couple ability blocks out there. I think you'll die to dots. I'm hoping you'll die to dots. Yeah, we're just gonna get old. Hey, Lord Megatron, welcome, welcome. When you get to a place where you have a lot of 9 to 10 speed green purple mods, but you need more room for mods, how do you know which ones to sell? Sell anything that's a 3-speed mod, that's white, and then, you know, at that point, start getting rid of the purple ones, because they're not worth rolling higher. Every 2 weeks, great one. So the next one is in 5 days. 5? January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. 5 days. Does anyone know where, I'm glad I'm not the only one who does the knuckle thing. Dude, it's the only way that I remember. Like, there's a couple of moments I remember offhand, but, like, 90% of the time I gotta do the knuckle thing. Honestly, just woke up to the stream on my YouTube, but I'm gonna tell you how OP Great Mother Squad is for Grand Arena, especially with Relic Delta. I mean, I guess that depends on what your relic levels are for your other characters, because right now my main account, if I don't use my Paw Patrol, like, I'm using Relic 3 Night Sisters, and so they don't do that much. So I guess it kind of depends. But yeah, I can definitely see them being OP. Beat JKCK note on Zepho yesterday since I applied the Omi on his lead. Very nice, Commander Lex. Great Omi. I really love the Omis for that. Yay, and that brought a taunt back. We're good. I'll take that taunt back every time. Happy Thanksgiving to you, Wishy Washy. Good to see you, my friend. What account is this? This is my free-to-play account. We're speedrunning, trying to get as far in as we can in preparation to beat Matt. We're doing pretty good to beat Matt right now. I originally thought all the Lightspeed tokens quests would all be released in the update, but why would CG want players to have fun? Well, that's the thing, is if you were able to get all of them at the beginning, then you get them all and then be like, okay, what now? But by spreading them out, now you're forcing players to keep playing and, you know, start to get into the dopamine rush of playing this game for new players. So it's smart on their side, especially because I want new players to come in and play this game. So I don't actually mind it, but it's definitely something there. Is the Zepho mission doable with regular Cal? Yes, but it's very hard. Arnold has a guide on it. I go watch Arnold's guide on it, but I don't know anything about doing it myself. Finding out the hard way that Phoenix and Mandalore bow hard counters my Relic 9 Gungans. Oh my gosh, why are they all so fast all of a sudden? Oof, Rishi, that's rough. I mean, wait, what'd you do that in? Because, like, GAC isn't around right now. Are you just talking about Conquest? Because Conquest doesn't have Relic Delta in effect. Or are you talking about, like, in Territory Battle? No, Territory Battle, you can't use a Gear 12 unless you're doing light side, in which case a Gear 12 is fine. Like, I'm so confused. Ah, I see. Okay. That makes more sense. I mean, I think that's kind of everyone's guild right now, my friend. Like, we have a lot of people talking about quitting throughout all kinds of different servers and all kinds of different places. Ooh. Oh, so close. Thought that was going to be a kill. Hey, we still got 3-star. I'm impressed. We still got the 3-star. No, ships are not affected by Relic Delta. There he is. We have found the baby. Okay, sick. Does anyone know where the thingamajig is? Anyone? Anyone? I say thingamajig. Raven's Claw. Does anyone know what node Raven's Claw is on? End of 2? Okay, so we can get a Raven's Claw today, too, if we play well. Although we're going to be looking at a lot of people being very fast right now. And kind of just hoping that we survive the initial setup. Okay, if we can get Gauntlet Starfighter out, getting Gauntlet Starfighter will make it so they can't buff Dispel. And then we can kind of rely on our, whatchamacallit, our TIE Advance to finish this off. End of 3? No, don't tell me it's end of 3, because that means I can't get to it today. You farming Bo-Katan? I will be farming Bo-Katan thanks to the Lightspeed tokens. I wasn't originally planning on it as like an idea. But hey, now we're gonna do it. Kind of by accident. It's not who I wanted to assist. Way to get Leviathan Reinforced Mall ship first. If Revenant's Relic 10 will outspeed your Leviathan ult. I don't know. What's the next quest for Lightspeed tokens? 5 days from today. It's the 2nd of next month. I hate Slave 1 in early fleets. It's so painful, dude. There's a way to get Leviathan Reinforced Mall ship first, and if Revenant's Relic 10 will outspeed your Leviathan ult. Interesting. Have they said the quest yet? They technically didn't, but we can look them up. They're in the data mine. So we'll go data mine. Yeah. Can someone go check that while I play? Do we have any kind soul who would be willing to go check what the mission is? It's in the Swigo data mine. Oh, we had enough ships to take it. Oh, and we took it like a man. Oh, thank you. Oh. My butt is not clenched. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, the Swigo server that has the data mine, which there's also a channel in the Beaver Dam that has the data mine as well. So you don't have to go like digging for it or anything. Took my Switch Relic 9 today, and for me that's big as I only have 8 of them. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure you have more Relic 9s than I do, Dion. My guild member hit me up after Thanksgiving drinks and sold me on it. If he's right, Relic 9 Tarkin and Max Relic 9 raid. Yeah, I do the Tarkin Scorch cheese every single raid now. That's one of my go-to teams. Oh, beautiful Grogu, beautiful. I love to see it. 200 dots. Okay, that's not bad at all. Who is manning the data and how? I'm not going to comment just because it's something that I barely understand myself, just based off of my recent job that I've gotten into. But yeah, you basically have to push all of the game files into the game first, and then you can apply the game files in game. And so if they want to test it before it goes live on the actual servers, then they have to push it down the pipeline. So essentially they're looking at what the game files are. What's new versus what's old. At least that's how I would do it, considering the small amount of knowledge I have on the subject, but there's a bit of a problem with feat that requires you to use distract ability, which only Stormtrooper Luke has, so that sucks. Yeah, I think that's one that none of us will be able to complete. That sucks. What is that one for? He has 2 dots. He's gonna die. Let's go ahead and move on to the next person. Yeah, give him turn meter. Kill him faster. Bye-bye. You jerk. To get Ahsoka's Lightspeed token? Okay, that's not awful. What month is that, Wep? What is the month date? Is the Coliseum back open when that feat comes up? Yeah, or when does that feat happen? Bobo, you should be fine. I'm sure you're spending on the new characters. Oh no, the Raven's Claw's right there. Oh my gosh, whoever you are that didn't lie to me, I appreciate you. Whoever did lie to me, I'm very disappointed in you. Here, I can actually check for you, Wep. Hold on, I got it right here. Let's see. Ahsoka Tano, yeah, that's rough. It being the 12/16 one, that's so rough. That means only people who are paying to play. Oh, that means we're going to be locked out of using the Keller and Beck Lightspeed token, the Jedi Lightspeed token, the Grandmaster Yoda Lightspeed token, and the Jedi Knight Anakin Lightspeed token for the entirety of this era. It's not going to be until this era ends that we can actually get that for us free-to-play players. That sucks. Well, I should have gone for Vader right there. But Vader's first turn is always so... Or first two turns, rather. Oh, we got a tank. I should have thought of that, too. Okay. It's fine. Does distract happen before Luke gets released? Yeah. Here's to hoping, but I don't know. I'm not, like, super hopeful that CG is that kind. Dang, that's a lot of dots. I should have cleaned that off. I didn't even see the dots. I was too busy paying attention to other things. Okay, we're gonna hit this and clear off all of that negativity. Dude, this is a rough node. You're killing me, bro. Are you kidding? Get everyone under stealth so they can just hammer on this guy. Take a turn. Or don't. Okay. I told you Leviathan would have cooked these nodes. Oh, gosh. See the next one coming out soon, or at least if you go 12 minutes, but so he breaks it down. Oh my goodness. Heal up. You're gonna stay alive for just a bit longer. That's fine. Turn meter's fine. Double basic. That's a 3-star, guys. That's a 3-star. The era challenge is garbage. I agree. I can't even do the first tier. Beautiful. 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 We are getting a Raven's Claw, my boys. We are getting a Raven's Claw. Damn solid work for today, guys. Damn solid work. We're putting in some great work here. Okay, let's ooh, you know what? I kind of want to put in some work on with our leftover currency right now because I don't want to do crystal refreshes. Oh, it went up to 100. We're going to hit some dark side. Okay, that's almost enough for another level up for our wonderful Padawan Obi-Wan. Ooh, we got... Ooh! Ooh! We got another set of crystals. We got another set of crystals. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so we'll go into mod battles now. And we're going to need some level up stuff. Bad. So let's go ahead and hit 2 of those. Throw them in. Beautiful. A clean 100 extra. Okay. There it is, guys. Beautiful. Beautifulicious, just like you. Hey, we got a Ewok Elder. A little bit more GP. Huzzah. Okay. Well, you look at that, guys. That is our day in Swago for this account. I still need to run through Galactic War, but I'll do that in my own time, so you guys aren't sitting here doing it, and I gotta get going ASAP. But we will do a full roster review stream tomorrow around the same time. I will have plenty of time to get through roster reviews. We're gonna do 3 hours of roster reviews from top to bottom. No other content will be happening besides roster reviews. So be here tomorrow. We'll do a full thing of roster reviews. At what star level does Raven's Claw become usable in the home one? It depends on if you have... the B-Wing. If you have the B-Wing, immediately. If you don't have the B-Wing, still kind of immediately, just depending on gear levels. But it is a little bit on the weaker side at low stars. But with the B-Wing, you can pull off some stupid shenanigans with it. So as soon as the B-Wing becomes farmable, we'll be pushing into the B-Wing, and I think our fleet's going to look real sexy real fast. So... my vid on Zepho guards is out now. There you go, guys. Go hit up his video and go watch how to beat these Zepho guards. 5 refreshes at CX2 nodes. I got 6 shards. Ooh, dude. That's rough, Madness. I'm sorry. Thank you guys so much for being here. Just want to make sure I haven't missed any of you guys. Okay, sweet. Yeah, dude, we have such a good... Oh, there is so much easiness that we're getting from CG right now. We're going to be able to fly through so much. Our first GL in the first couple months of having the account is crazy work. That's crazy talk, dude. Absolutely crazy. But, anyways, thank you each and... Oh, gosh. There we go. Sorry. I haven't fixed my mic over here. Thank you guys so much for being here. Big shout out to our damn sugar daddy, Lil Cuzzle, and Great One, as well as our damn best members, current and former. They always have a home on their end screen. Big shout out to our damn contributors, as well as our damn elite. And we will have another... members only stream on Saturday, which will be more roster reviews as well. I really enjoyed our member game night last week, and we might end up doing another member game night when I have a little bit of extra time, because we got cut short a bit on that last one. And so we'll probably do another member game night this next week for you guys. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for giving a damn, and let's go see if there's anyone streaming that we can raid real quick. Throw some raid Shadow Legends out here. Swiggy? Anyone playing Swiggy? Trufa looks like he forgot to switch his stuff that he's doing. Raid? I don't know, Star Wars? Anyone playing Star Wars on YouTube? Oh, that's sick. I'll send you guys over there. This guy's playing an SNES Star Wars game. That's sick. Okay. And then over on Twitch, that guy's live, and he's playing Swigo. Okay, thank you guys so much for being here, and have a great night.